Gratitude, greetings, and good afternoon, everyone. So, today we are with a very special guest, and she is Shanu Ahuja. She is a life and women mastery coach, a Ho'oponopono and an inner child healer, also. And most importantly, she is a courageous woman and a mother of a 5-year-old son. And her journey began in 2022 after some heartbreaking which has happened with her, and this was the thing which inspired her to take on this journey, take charge of her life. And also she found her mission in this, and despite working for 11 years, then also she struggled with money, and now she is helping many women. So a very warm welcome, Shanu, and we are
Thank you so
very
much.
much ready to hear from you, your journey.
Thank you so much, Shipra, and thank you so much for a beautiful introduction. I'm really happy, and I feel like gratitude to you that you have given this opportunity to me to be on live with you, have a one-to-one, and I can just share my
Hmm.
views, what is my
Hmm.
journey, and
Hmm.
inspire other women also who are still struggling with some of the other things. So,
Right.
thank you so much. Thank you.
You're most welcome. And so, Shanu, what was that defining moment that gave you courage to take charge of your life?
Okay, so Shipra, in 2022, I lost my younger brother, and it was
Hmm.
really devastated. We all were really devastated. My family, my
Hmm.
parents, sister. My sister was expecting at that time, and
Hmm.
my parents were helpless. Seeing them crying and all, like I was completely, and at my personal front or professional life, everything was on a toss. So, and
Hmm.
I never had the courage to say thank you to myself whatever I'm doing, spend money on myself. So a lot of things going on. Lack of that self-worth and self-belief was the biggest problem in me. Even though I had so much of courage, like whatever situation used to come to me, I used to always like be one like karna hai to karna hai. But then when it comes to me, I never
Right.
had that courage. As you said, that I never had the
Exactly.
courage to spend money on myself. So, and my
Hmm.
brother, I, I don't know, like when he passed away, then I started joining the dots, the way he used to live his life. His mantra was live your life and be happy. If
Right.
you are happy, only then you can give happiness to others also.
Exactly.
So he was such a bubbly and charming boy. He was like anywhere he used to go, तो वहाँ पे बस महफिल जम जाती थी. He was such
Hmm.
a charming boy. He was. So
Hmm.
when we lost him, so it actually gave me a reality check that what I have done for myself, what I'm
Right.
doing right now till now.
Exactly.
So I was not knowing कि मैं कर क्या रही हूँ. बस हम
Hmm.
कर रहे हैं कॉर्पोरेट जॉब कर रहे हैं क्या करना है
Hmm.
कुछ नहीं पता वहां पे
Which
भी
is.
घिस घिस के like you are just growing ठीक है हर like every year you get 2% or 4% increment that's it
Hmm.
उसमें you have to do it but then
Right.
again then it was like I started with this life coaching. My first mentor was Chipra and
Hmm.
Shilpa Singh. Sorry, Shilpa Singh was my first
Shilpa
mentor.
Singh.
From there, I did my life coaching. Then I did Ho'oponopono. Then I moved
Hmm.
on to inner child healing, and then
Hmm.
I moved to Puja Puneet. And over
Okay.
there, something was like women, which attracted
Hmm.
me a lot because I
Hmm.
faced a lot of situations in my life where I I was all alone and I was the one who was struggling and doing everything. So somewhere attending her coaching program and there's a program which she specifically does the 8 goddesses program she does. And
Yes.
when I
Ah, right.
attended that program, that was an
Hmm.
eye opener for me. And it was like,
Hmm.
what I'm doing, what I'm doing.
Right. Exactly.
So for this program, 8 goddesses program, which I had to enroll for myself, it was like
Hmm.
about 1 lakh 50. It was costing,
Yes.
and
Hmm.
I was like, I don't have money. And I was
Hmm.
working for, like it's been 12 years. It was 12 years that I was working, and still I didn't have money for myself. And that
Right.
day I was crying, and my big sister was there in front of me. She was also crying with me because I was just
Hmm.
screaming and crying what I have done with my life.
What happened?
And that
Exactly.
day I decided that I need to help women who are there in my shoes, who don't have the
Right.
courage to live for
Hmm.
themselves, who don't have belief in themselves, who don't have trust in
Hmm.
themselves, who don't love themselves.
Hmm.
Hamisha, you keep on blaming yourself. So that was a
Hmm.
very turning point of a life of me.
Right.
But before
Right.
that, also, I had already coached 5 to 6 women, and I helped a lot of women. My first client was she was suffering from breast cancer,
Okay.
And when I got her the first line, I was like literally into the tears, and I was like, the universe has given me the indication that I am made for this. So
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
it's it's a lovely journey, and now
Hmm.
it is like I don't now feel bad that yeah, we have a loss in our family, but now I've
Hmm.
understood that such souls come to our life to give certain
Right.
lessons. So I've learned my
Exactly.
lesson, and
Right.
I am now like being like a lot of things have changed in my life. My irritation,
Hmm.
my anger, the
Hmm.
strength which I have, the courage I have in myself, the more courage I have, plus spending money on myself, appreciating myself. It's like I have accepted myself. Jo galti
Right.
hua, that's okay. So, and
Hmm.
standing for myself and be fearless that whatever I want to speak for myself, I will speak up, no matter
Right.
whatever the other person
No.
feels like. So, yeah, this is my
Exactly.
journey. Yeah.
Right. So it is really very inspiring and also motivating also that you need to stand up for yourself. You need to be there for yourself, right? And Chanu,
That's
what were
correct.
the challenges that you face in the starting when you were believing in your own self-worth, and how did you overcome them?
So, first, Shipra, I didn't have money for each and every for course. So,
Right.
how I managed money, that I know, because
Hmm.
and my I live in Delhi and it's a 2 BHK house, and I
Hmm.
don't have my personal space that I can sit over there and have my training sessions and everything, and I can
Yes.
attend the course.
Hmm.
So, how I manage my neighbors. There was a session used to happen for my inner child healing at 8 to 9. So how I
Okay.
attended that session, I used to
Hmm.
go to her house. She used to give me that space, and over there got my training and everything. I did not used to sit back at home, or I used to sit back in society's park, and over there I used
Hmm.
to attend all these courses. So this is how I had, because I didn't have the courage to tell my husband that I'm attending all these courses and from
Exactly.
where I'm getting the money. So
Hmm.
I broken all my FDs throughout this 11
Hmm.
years, whatever I had done. First, I didn't have the courage
Hmm.
to pay so much of
Hmm.
money. Then
Right.
slowly, I even worked on my money energies, and I have
Exactly.
done all the courses of Puja Puneet. So every course
Okay.
is about 1.5 or 2 lakh.
Yeah, right,
So
2 lakh. Hmm.
arranging that 2 lakh rupees is also like I don't know from where I will get. And I didn't
Hmm.
ask for my parents, my husband, nothing.
Hmm.
Never. It then I
Right.
went to bank, I broke my PPF, withdraw the money, and it was exact like I still know that I wanted to attend the coaching program of Puja
Coaching
Puneet, that is the
certification.
coaching
Ah, right.
mastery. Yeah,
Hmm.
so it costed 2 lakh rupees, and I didn't
2
had
lakh.
money that by that time, right? Because
Hmm.
I had already spent so much of my savings, everything on
Hmm.
my other courses, and that was
Hmm.
a big step for me that I'm breaking my FD. I didn't have the
Right.
courage to buy simple shoes for myself, which hardly cost about 3,000. I didn't have that
Hmm.
courage, and now I was spending lakhs on myself. So that
Nice.
courage also came. My relationship with money also improved. That yes, I need to spend money on myself, and we keep
Yes.
on if we keep on blocking the money will never come to us. So when
Never
I
come.
understood about the eight goddesses, a lot of
Hmm.
things got crystal clear. Then coaching, then I
Hmm.
went to bank, and I was not knowing कि कैसे वो 2 lakh rupees arrange होंगे. So I
Right.
had my PPF. So when I went to bank and I asked the executive, he told me you will get exactly 2 lakh rupees, and I was like, it
Wow.
was like a
It's
blessing from universe that
exactly.
yes, he's with me. Yeah. So this is how
Hmm.
all these challenges were there, and my son
Hmm.
was very small, so I have to give time to him. So getting up
Hmm.
early in the morning, getting all the
Hmm.
work done so that I can get my coaching work done, clients,
Right.
whatever the sessions I used to conduct, whatever. So a
Hmm.
lot of things happened during that time, but I was like, no, I this time I have to do it. I have to
Right.
do it. I'm not a
Hmm.
very what you say a social person who is
Hmm.
regularly on Facebook or Instagram.
Hmm.
I took that
Hmm.
step also, even that I started making
Okay.
videos and all that stuff, and I started
Hmm.
posting. So a lot of good response came up. So it's a beautiful journey, and a lot of things I have understood now. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And also, like, you have overcome and realized your self-worth, like, and how do you help other women in your program to help to
So
realize their self-worth?
yeah. So Shikra, the biggest problem of women is that we can be easily brought into shame. We
Huh,
can easily be
exactly.
brought into shame. Yeah.
Right,
As Pooja says that if a woman is brought into shame, she's completely broken. So वो जो
exactly.
shame का जो problem है women के अंदर
Hmm.
वो
Hmm.
that we have to remove. And plus when you get your inner child healing done, lot of
Hmm.
wound starts healing, because I got my inner child healing, and now I'm an inner child uh, healer also. So I know
Hmm.
now if your wounds are healed, because bachpan se, like we are three siblings, right? So I'm the
Right.
eldest one. So the
Hmm.
entire, and I was not that good in my studies and academics, and my brother and
Hmm.
sister were very good in my academics. So
Hmm.
Hamesha, like from childhood, I had that thing, I have to make my parents proud. I have to make my parents proud.
Range
तो
proud.
कैसे प्राउड करना है? कभी
Hmm.
कुछ मिस्टेक होगी, कुछ तकलीफ भी है, तो पेरेंट्स को जाके नहीं बोलना कि नहीं
Hmm.
उनको मेरी वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी.
Right.
घर का
Hmm.
काम करना कि so that my parents are not burdened, at least they will praise me for this. So
Hmm.
always that attitude of making people happy, no
Hmm.
matter how much problems I am facing, issues I am
Exactly.
having, or I
Hmm.
am having that pain. So that
Hmm.
part I broke it, that irrespective, even people appreciate or me or not, but I have to
Hmm.
look back my journey, how from
Hmm.
where to where I have reached now. So that
Right.
retrospection is very necessary, Shipra. Any
Hmm.
person who is lacking self-worth,
Right.
retrospection is very necessary.
Very
And
important.
every day start appreciating yourself. Women,
Hmm.
when we people, as a women, we give birth to child, right?
Yes. Yes.
I just understood that one concept. If we can give birth to life, we can do anything.
Right. We can do anything.
We can do
Exactly.
anything.
Yes.
So that belief needs to be there throughout your life, not only that 9 months.
Hmm.
That's very
Hmm.
important. So the way
Hmm.
you're powerful during 9 months, and when you deliver the child, how much pain do you endure? How much pain do we endure,
Hmm.
right? So that same
Hmm. Right.
strength and thing has to be there. Endurance has to be there if you want to do something. And appreciate yourself.
Exactly.
If you're having a
Hmm.
belly, if your belly is coming out, then appreciate, because of this stomach only
Appreciate.
you were able to carry your
Exactly.
baby for 9 months. So you need to
Yes.
understand each and every part. What is the reason behind?
Hmm.
We cannot simply just blame or always give out the
Right.
negative energies.
Hmm.
Gratitude is the best example to make realize that how much self-worth you have.
Right.
Retrospection and gratitude are the two keys where you can start realizing yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And gratitude is very, I think, important, and it is very common in all the coaches whom I have interviewed till now. Everyone,
Yeah.
one habit or one practice, this is the one thing that everybody does because they
Yeah.
say it is a
That's
miracle.
that's yeah, it is. Because what happens, Shipra, you deviate yourself from the negative energies to positive energies. Your
Yes,
brain start looking towards positive aspects of
positive.
your life.
Right.
That's the thing.
Hmm.
Some women
Exactly.
are very hesitant about when they're menstruating. But we
Hmm.
should be thankful, because of this menstruation only, we are able to give
Right.
birth to babies. There are so many
Exactly.
women who are not menstruating and they're not able to conceive.
Not ever.
So
Right.
accepting that period, those 5 days, it's very
Hmm.
important for us. It's
Very
very
important.
important.
Exactly.
That's the thing. And the
Right.
more you get to know about yourself, the more you get to know about
Hmm.
yourself, you will start forgiving people. It's just that you
Right.
need to know your strengths. That's it.
Hmm.
And believe in yourself. That's it.
Hmm. Right. And also, Shanu, as you
Initially,
are a mother of
yeah,
a 5-year-old son, so how do you teach him that self-love and confidence to your child?
yeah. So my son is a very, I will say, hyperactive child, right?
Hmm.
And he has a very much of curiosity to learn things very quickly and fast. So he
Right.
even attained all his reached all his milestones very
Hmm.
early when he was
Hmm.
just born and everything. He
Hmm.
achieved all the milestones very early. So now
Hmm.
also he has a habit कि अगर कुछ भी ऐसा खराब हो जाता है ना, वो he is like very restless कि ये ऐसा क्यों हो गया, ऐसा क्यों हो गया.
ऐसा क्यों हो गया?
So my
Hmm.
concept is very simple to him. We need to accept if we have done a mistake.
Right.
Start being
Exactly.
gentle with you. I don't
Hmm.
scold him when he's doing some mistake or something, but I make him
Hmm.
realize that you have to be careful while performing. एक बार गलती हो गई ठीक है, अब पता चल
ठीक
गया
है.
कि ऐसे करने से ऐसा गलत हो जाएगा. So don't do
Hmm.
that. And second
Hmm.
thing is that I have taught him to respect
Hmm.
each and every person, irrespective of gender, whether it's women
Hmm.
or men.
Hmm.
You have to respect and
Exactly.
don't please people. Greet everyone, but don't please people.
Don't please. Right.
And whenever you have made a mistake, please accept. Say sorry.
Accept it. Say
Say
sorry.
sorry. Because saying sorry actually heals a lot of things. A
Hmm.
lot of situation resolves when you accept your
Exactly.
mistakes and you say sorry.
Hmm.
A lot of
Hmm.
situations starts resolving. The moment you take it as a ego, the situations goes out
Hmm.
of hand.
Goes
So
out.
these
Right.
4 5 things I have actually make him practice, and I actually tell him to repeat this affirmation that it is okay to make mistakes and it is okay to take help. It
Right.
is okay to take help. Because I am
This
a
is
person
very
who was never ready to take help.
take help.
So that
Right.
same thing, yeah. So we as a woman, we want to do everything by ourselves. वो
Bias.
बोलने की हिम्मत नहीं होती है हमारे में बोलने की
Exactly.
हिम्मत ही नहीं होती कि हमें हेल्प चाहिए. So
Hmm.
that's what I'm teaching my son also. And I keep on teaching my son some household work so that he has a habit कि मुझे भी घर के काम करने हैं.
Exactly. This is very important.
That is
Mummy,
very
I also
important.
do this. Hmm.
Yeah. So I involve him all the tasks, whether it's washing the vegetables when we go for buying the
Yes.
groceries, folding of the
Hmm.
clothes, keeping the
Hmm.
utensils back in the sink, helping out to serve food.
So,
Whatever things I
right.
can do, I
That
make
he
him do. Keep your shoes back in rack.
he does
All these
that
things.
right.
Keep your dirty clothes in the laundry basket. So I make him do
Hmm.
all these things. So he has to learn,
Exactly.
irrespective of gender. He should not be कि मैं लड़का हूँ तो मेरा काम नहीं है.
मेरा काम नहीं है
No,
हाँ. Hmm.
I have to teach
Exactly.
him. I teach him value of money. जब
Hmm.
तक हमारे को वो चीज हमारी पुरानी चीज खराब नहीं होगी, there is no need to buy a new thing.
No need to buy
There's a money
right.
rule. We need to
Hmm.
wait for 10 days if you want to buy things. Because those
Hmm.
10 days will give you some retrospection कि मुझे actually इस
Exactly.
चीज की जरूरत है कि नहीं.
है भी कि
So
नहीं
these
है.
are
Hmm.
so these are small things when you start teaching your kids from the very beginning itself. And if you see,
Hmm.
till 7 years, these children have a very high grasping power. So whatever
Very
you teach
very
right now,
high. Very high.
they'll grasp that. They'll
Exactly.
grasp that. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
That's it. I also do some things. My son also keep on doing with me, and also Shanu, like you have transformed many women's life. So can you share a transformative story of any of the women
yeah,
whom you have helped so far?
yeah. So my first client was a breast cancer client, and she
Hmm.
was going under chemos during that time.
Hmm.
And it was like she was in a big mess. She had a lot of debts on her head. She was a
Hmm.
businesswoman. She's a businesswoman. She runs a boutique and a
Hmm.
lot of debt on her hand. And
Hmm.
marriage was a full mess.
Hmm.
Always screaming. Relationship with in-laws badly, bad, very bad. And her business
Okay.
was also on a toss. Like
Hmm.
from everywhere. And plus, she was not happy with her marriage. So
Hmm.
basically, everything was on a toss. But then
Hmm.
when she met me, she was first we did the inner child healing. So her
Okay.
basic problem was her mother has a problem of kleptomania, that is stealing the things.
Okay.
So from there the problem had started. Her mother
Hmm.
was not she was not much attached with her mother. A lot of
Hmm.
wounds came from childhood.
Hmm.
Basically she was more attached with her father. So first we did
Hmm.
the inner child healing, right? So she didn't have that belief that she could actually bring her business up. Again, that
Right.
lacking that problem of self-worth, and she was very shy to come on the
Hmm.
camera. She was not able to
Hmm.
promote herself because she
Hmm.
had cancer and she had shaved her head. So a lot of shame coming into her. That's done.
Exactly.
Woman brought into shame, she's done.
Shame. Right.
Right? And feeling as if she's a burden on everybody.
Hmm.
So most of the time in the sessions, she used to cry, a lot of crying happening, and side by side healing was happening because when you cry, a lot of healing happens.
You,
You
huh?
release
You,
your
you
internal
believe.
things which are still stored in your body.
Hmm.
So slowly, we started on inner child healing, and
Hmm.
she used to go on chemotherapy. So that was very painful. And her husband used to work
Hmm.
in Dubai. She was here with her in-laws.
Hmm.
So when she used to be in chemotherapies, I used to be online with her. So we used to
Okay.
do Ho'oponopono at that time.
Ho'oponopono.
So her
Hmm.
4 chemo sessions were like she used to come with a lot of restlessness when she used to come with the session. When she used to go, she was like, Shanu, I never even realized when this chemo session finished off. Because we used to do
Right.
so much of
Hmm.
Ho'oponopono, her
Hmm.
chemo sessions
Hmm.
were absolutely
Hmm.
calm and smoothing for her. And she used to
Hmm.
always, like, from next chemo sessions, she was very happy and used to be like youthful and bubbly. Yes, we are
Hmm.
going to again do this Ho'oponopono. And
Right.
then then coming to her business, we cleared all the debts with whatever she had.
Hmm.
because she was lacking that self-worth कि मैं ये कर पाऊंगी कि नहीं कर पाऊंगी, or I'll able
Hmm.
to reach that goal or not. So
Hmm.
slowly we started working on the money energies also, and we cleared
Hmm.
the entire debt with her.
Hmm.
Then she had a very what do you say, a very kind of not a good relationship with her daughter
Relationship.
also, because she was a
Hmm.
teenage, and a lot of
Hmm.
ifs and buts used to happen, arguments used to happen. So
Yes.
again,
Hmm.
I made her understand that you need to set certain consequences if you want to get your
Exactly.
child do certain work. So she
Hmm.
started setting consequences, and a lot of things started improving. The relationship started improving with her
Right.
daughter.
Hmm.
So her daughter was more getting more close to her, and then
Hmm.
her husband thing, uh, her husband was also having certain issues because he was a diabetic, and certain issues were happening between
Hmm.
them. She had
Hmm.
taken a lot of amount from her husband, so she was not that much open, and she was always in a that thing ki, I have taken so much of money from my husband, how I'm
Right.
going to return it, am I really
Hmm.
worth it to take
Hmm.
so much of money or not. Then
Hmm.
again, I made her understood, because eight goddesses, and I told her,
Good.
what is it exactly that you are actually worthy of.
Right.
So she started accepting the money from wherever the money used to come to.
It's coming. Huh.
Instead of saying, ki, no, no, I don't want or I will repay,
Hmm. Hmm.
consider it as a universe's blessing.
Hmm.
Then again, for the business, she, yeah, she wanted to set up a, like, wanted a stall in the fair in
Hmm.
like, there is some
Hmm.
business networking community where she used to be a member, and she was not
Hmm.
getting the stall.
Hmm.
So, and I was like, please, don't be so negative about it. You will get it.
Right.
I'm telling you, you will get it, because you have already done so much of work for your brand. So you will really get it. And
Hmm.
surprisingly, she got two stalls back to back.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so and her business was also thriving so much. A lot of clients started coming up. She started expanding. She started coming on this camera also. So a lot of
Hmm.
improvements started happening. First, she used to
Hmm.
panic a lot and scream a lot, and now she's like
Right.
very calm and composed person. So a lot of things
Exactly.
go in parlor, Ho'oponopono,
Hmm.
inner child healing,
Hmm.
understanding
Hmm.
yourself, then healing your
Hmm.
chakra. All of these
Hmm.
things we done. So she was roughly about 4 months with me. So we really
Hmm.
worked hard to get
Hmm.
things back on track. Yeah, that was a lovely
Exactly.
thing. Yeah,
Right. It is a very, I would say, inspiring story also because she has came
yeah,
out of all the, I think in every area of her life, whether it is
yeah,
health, whether it is career, relationship,
yeah,
money, everything she came out.
yeah.
And with this healing
She
only.
got, yeah, she got hair on her head, and she was so
Oh,
happy. And I
right.
used to say, Shilpa, how beautiful you look. She used to never accept those compliments, right? And she was
Hmm.
like, no, Shanu, you were just saying this. I said, go and look yourself in the mirror. How beautiful you are
Right.
looking with your new hair. You
Exactly.
have shed off all that negativity and all that was not serving you. You have shed
Right,
off that.
right, right.
So you need to
Yes.
take it in that way. Cancer has
Hmm.
come. Why cancer comes in a body?
Hmm.
When you are continuously in a complaining mode. When I told her,
Hmm.
she said, yes, I was used to continuously complain each and every person. कि ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है. So I said, start
Hmm.
practicing gratitude. Shilpa.
Hmm.
That that what worked for us.
Exactly. And also, Shanu, what's that one thing like you are telling her story? What's that one thing or one technique or process that you believe that every woman should do or they need to know about their own self worth, how they can get back?
Uh, I will say to get your worth back, just believe in yourself, and that belief will come when you stand in front of the mirror and start appreciating yourself and start saying that I really love you and I
Hmm.
appreciate what you have been doing. The day
Hmm.
you left your house and you came here, the day you took the responsibilities, each and every moment you should remember how
Right.
did you pass that moment, how did you pass that situation. So that's very
Hmm.
important.
Hmm.
Retrospect, retrospect, retrospect.
Retrospect.
Anytime if you feel like a failure, sit with
Hmm.
yourself and write whatever you have achieved till now.
Hmm.
The
Exactly.
achievement should not be so big enough. It can be
Hmm.
as small as, if you're not feeling well, even then you stood up and cooked food for your family. That's also
Exactly.
very good. That's also
Right.
very big achievement.
Hmm.
So it's not the quantity, it is the quality.
Quality. Right.
You're having a fight with somebody, but still you left
Hmm.
your ego and you forgive that person.
Right.
That's the thing you need
Exactly.
to learn. And
Right.
only one thing that I remember still what Pooja says is forgive and just say to yourself whatever you knew best at that moment, you did
Exactly.
that.
You did. Right.
That's it. That's it.
Hmm.
Stop complaining
Hmm.
yourself and stop blaming yourself for
Blaming
everything.
us. Right. We need to
That's it.
forgive ourselves first so that we can
That's
forgive
it.
others
That's it.
also.
Correct. Correct. And how you will forgive yourself? Just by knowing that whatever you knew at that moment, you did best.
You did the best, whatever
That's
you
it.
knew.
That's it.
Hmm.
That's it.
Exactly.
You don't
Right.
need anybody else's appreciation. You
No.
yourself are more than enough to appreciate yourself.
Hmm. Right. We need to focus there. And for that, I think everybody should go for this healing. I think everybody
That's
must have something in their past or in their childhood
that's true.
memory which is
That's
not
true.
serving them and which they need to remove. Right?
That's true. That's absolutely true. Because Shipra, how did I get everything so much inside myself? Because first I got my healing done. When I got
Hmm.
my inner child healing, I was sick for 1.5 months. I had sinus.
Right.
My jaw was swollen. I used to sleep
Hmm.
like baby because
Hmm.
there were certain things which was going inside, and my body had reacted to that. So get your
Right.
healing done.
Hmm.
Either you get your inner child healing or Reiki or Ho'oponopono, any kind of
Hmm.
healing which you think is good
Healing.
for you, just go for it.
Hmm.
Then
Just go for it.
maybe you, yeah, then maybe you can understand things more clear.
Hmm.
Just I will not
Exactly.
say if I would have first attended all these courses and then did my healing. No,
Hmm.
I will first
No.
just please go for healing first and then do
Healing.
all these courses.
Then do all this. Right. That's why healing is very important for everyone on
That's
this
very
planet. I think
everyone.
healing,
Yeah, everyone.
right?
And
And also,
uh,
hmm,
when you heal, I don't know. I have like experienced this. When you heal, you stop bothering about certain things which are going around yourself because you're
exactly.
healing.
Hmm, right. And Shanu, as you are a healer also, and you empower women also. So how do you balance
Yeah,
your personal healing journey also, and empowering them also, and taking care of your son, your family?
yeah. So as I told, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay
Yes.
to ask for help, right?
Hmm.
So earlier I used to not tell my husband he you look after him. I used to
Hmm.
like assume he should have understood he should help me. But then
Hmm.
when I enlightened myself, I understood that we have to speak. Being a
Right.
multifaceted diamond and then struggling for normal breathing also, it's not worth it.
Hmm.
You can only be multifaceted diamond once you take help from everyone.
Exactly.
डायमंड
Right.
को भी शाइन करने के लिए बहुत सारे प्रोसेसेस के अंडर थ्रू जाना होता है.
Hmm. 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 Yes.
Diamond
Yes.
itself cannot shine na, somebody has to work on it. So
Has
you
to
have
work
to
on.
take help. You have to
Hmm.
take help. And when
Hmm.
since I'm a healer, so a lot of people come up with a lot of painful things which actually affects me also. So my aura also gets disturbed about this. So
Right.
I clean my aura, and I take
Hmm.
bath with salt water too, because a lot
Hmm.
of negativity coming to me because I'm listening to people, they are crying and they're
Exactly. Right.
shouting. So
Hmm.
you have to do it. And recently what step I took for myself, since I told you that I don't have a personal space at home, so I
Hmm.
was not having the courage that I should take a space for myself where I can work peacefully.
Right.
So then
Hmm.
recently I took the courage, I took a place for myself, and now I have my own office where I do my own job work
Wow.
also, and plus my
Very
healing
good.
also. So it's slowly, when you
Slowly.
heal a lot of things, when you understand from which space that person is coming, you will
Hmm.
actually not get angry. You will actually
Right.
not get angry.
Hmm.
So you have to maintain balance, and plus get people. delegate your task. I have a
Right.
nanny for my son who takes care of
Hmm.
him. So I have
Exactly.
delegated my task. सब काम मुझे
Hmm.
अपने आप करने की जरूरत नहीं है.
नहीं
पहले मुझे
करने
होता
की
था कि
जरूरत है.
मुझे ये
Hmm.
भी काम करना है, ये भी काम करना है, ये भी काम करना है, ये भी काम.
Hmm.
So we need to
Hmm.
choose our battles. Which battle do you want
Exactly.
to fight? तुम्हें घर
Right.
पे बैठ के कपड़ा धोना है, क्या करना है,
Hmm.
that is your battle.
Hmm.
You decide it.
Hmm. Hmm.
If you're not okay, that ठीक है, ये delegate इसको कर दे, ये delegate, so that
ये
I
इसको कर
focus
दूँ.
on the main task. You need to
Right.
focus on your. So you need to
ये
know your dharma. What is your dharma?
Hmm.
That you need to focus
Exactly.
on. Once you
Hmm.
start doing your dharma, automatically those people will get around you so that you can actually
Exactly.
go on
Hmm.
your path of your dharma.
Hmm.
And then again, in a having good relationship with the money, if you want to delegate tasks, you have to hire people and you have to spend money.
Spend money. Right.
So you need to understand जब लक्ष्मी को spend करोगे तभी लक्ष्मी आएगी.
आएगी.
लक्ष्मी को अगर बिठा के रखोगे वो स्टिंग करेगी, वो भाग जाएगी.
भाग जाएंगे.
लक्ष्मी चंचल होती है.
चल हाँ. Right.
So, and once you start giving importance to yourself, everything will start giving importance to you.
You. Right.
That's it.
Yes.
So I've started delegating tasks. I've stopped making myself कि मैं सब कुछ काम करूँ. नहीं, मुझे नहीं करना है.
मुझे नहीं
कुछ
करना
नहीं
है.
होगा. नहीं
राइट.
करना. मुझे जो मेरा
सेम है.
एक्चुअल काम है, मुझे वही करना है बस.
वही करना
बस.
है. राइट. बस.
बस.
एग्जैक्टली.
And set your boundaries, healthy boundaries. ठीक है.
हम्म.
First time, second time, third time लोगों को बुरा लगेगा. But
हम्म.
then, okay, it's okay.
हम्म. राइट. एग्जैक्टली. So, thank you so much, Shanu, for
Thank
sharing
you.
so much of your journey, your wisdom, your insights, and how did you overcome all the challenges regarding self worth, and how others can also overcome that by
Sure.
respecting themselves, by appreciating them, giving these small, small tips you have given. So, thank you so much for coming and sharing.
Thank you so much, Shipra, and I'm gratitude to you again that you had given me the opportunity to come on this platform and share my journey and inspire other women also. I hope many
Right.
women might be inspired and they will
Exactly.
surely stand for themselves. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank
Hmm. Thank you, thank you. And thank you everyone for watching. And if anybody wants to go for their healing journey, then they can surely contact Chanu. I'll share her details in the description.
thank you so much, Shipra.
Okay.
Thank you. And
Thank
God
you
bless
so
you.
much.
More abundance on your way. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Take care.
Bye bye. Take care. Bye.